I'm wondering how it is that you stay in touch with the teen set. I mean, obviously you had a huge crowd today at the National Book Fest. How do you do that? I mean, you're obviously not, you're closer probably in my age to their age, I'm not sure, but how do you do that?
Well, I read thousands of tweets and Tumblr messages and Facebook posts and YouTube comments written by teenagers every day. So, you know, the voices that they're putting out on the internet are voices that are very familiar to me because they're writing to me or they're writing about stuff that I'm interested in. And so I do try to be conscious of their voices. But to me, the real challenge is not getting the language right so much as it's getting the emotions right. I mean, the reason Catcher in the Rye still feels relevant, 65 years after its publication, is because the guts of it are right. The language is all wrong now. The slang sounds dated, but the guts of the story are still there. And, I feel like that's what I want to do most. But I try very hard never to censor myself. My responsibility is to write the best, most honest book that I can for the audience I'm writing for. My responsibility isn't to write in fear of censors or in fear of those who might feel like my true story is in some way harmful. I think the truth is never harmful. I believe that the truth is always hopeful, and so I try to reflect that in my stories.
Zombie corns. We have students at our building who have downloaded it and read it and are curious to know whether you are going to continue on and write an actual full-blown novel and go in that direction thematically, or stay with realistic fiction.
I wrote this bad zombie apocalypse novella, purposefully bad, for charity in 2009, and it raised a lot of money for charity, and I'm very excited about that, but it's bad. It really is bad. I'm not just saying that to sound humble. It's not a good book. So would I ever write about a zombie apocalypse? Maybe. I can't imagine expanding that particular story into a novel, though.
Okay. You are the Teen Read spokesperson this year?
I am, yeah.
What does that mean, and what do you want to say to the teens at Oakdale High School about reading?
Well, I get to be the national spokesman for Teen Read Week this year, which means I get to do a couple events around the country. But most importantly, I get to say to teenagers, read. Read because it is one of the last places where we can have quiet, contemplative moments of engagement, and read because it is a way to expand your life into many, many other lives. It really is magical.
And I want to give you a gift on behalf of 3 students who just adore you, Kaylee, Susanna, and Sammy. And I'm going to pull this envelope out. If you wish, you can open it now or later.
Wow.
It's on simple high school spiral notebook paper.
Oh, that's so nice.
Just what did you wanted, a picture of you. But it also has their pictures on it as well.
Wow.
And a very sweet message.
That's so sweet. Well, thank you so much, Susanna, Sammy, and Kaylee. That is really lovely.
Okay. Thank you.